Hello everyone, it's Heidi from flutterbyheidi.co.uk, back again with another project for you, and this time it's a quick and easy card which could be adapted for any occasion really, but what I really wanted to showcase is this beautiful new designer series paper, which is a specialty designer series paper called Painted with Love, and all of it has got these lovely calypso coral and melon mambo and gorgeous gold accents. There's some rich raspberry in there as well, you can see here, and some absolutely stunning papers, and that's on the one side, but it's not just one side, because on the other side are some beautiful hearts and dots and other patterns as well, more hearts here. So a really lovely set of paper that well, I bought a second pack already because it's absolutely beautiful. So you'll be seeing some projects coming more this way. So this time I'm just going to show you the card. It is a straightforward card, but I'm going to give you the measurements as I put it together for you. So that's the card there with melon mambo and calypso coral. So I'm going to change the colourways up a little bit for you so you can see what it looks like in some alternate colours. And I'm going to be using calypso coral for this one. So you're going to start off by creating a card base. Now to do that, I've made mine a tent fold one, which is here, and to make that it's 29 by 10.5 centimetres, which you score at 14.5, or 11.5 by 4 inches, and you score at 5 3/4. So it stands up that way, which means that it looks really pretty when it's on the mantelpiece. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is add a layer of your card, and as I said, I'm going to use the calypso coral here. So our calypso coral cardstock is 14 by 10 centimetres, and that is 5.5 by 3 3/4 inches, and you just add that to the front of your card with a little white border all the way around. Okay. Then we've chosen a piece of our DSP, and this is one that's got a lot of the calypso coral in it, and that's 13.5 by 9.5 centimetres. So obviously you could get a lot of those from a single sheet of cardstock. Okay, so add our layer onto the front. And then what we're going to do is, while our card is still quite flat, we're going to stamp on the inside just to kind of pretty it up. Now, obviously you could add whatever sentiment you wanted, and I'm just going to add some pretty calypso coral hearts to this. And because we're using photopolymer stamps, we're going to pop our card onto a piercing mat, and that'll help get a really good, even impression when we stamp. Add some extra little hearts around there. So that's the inside of our card all done. Now we're going to do the stamping for the front of our card. So I've taken a piece of Whisper White card, which is 4.5 by 11 centimetres, or 1 3/4 by 4 1/4 inches, and I'm using the banner punch here, and just pop that in. And because it doesn't fit directly in one of the grooves, just centre it either side and then punch to create our banner at the bottom. And the reason I've done it that way is to help me space out those hearts that I'm going to be doing. So the first one I'm going to do in calypso coral on the centre there. So we've got our calypso coral ink pad. Put those away to one side. So ink it up well, and then literally I'm just going to pop that, hopefully centred in the middle there. Okay. Then I'm going to take our melon mambo ink, which is this lovely hot pink colour, and I'm going to add a heart above and below. And because it's photopolymer, I can just line that up. So it just comes in at the bottom there, and in the top there. Hopefully I didn't get a headshot. And then I'm going to use my little row of hearts in Calypso Coral. And so it's just worth, you know, photopolymer, it just makes life really easy to line up everything together. So there's our banner. And then I've created a second banner in Calypso Coral in exactly the same way, but I cut my card slightly differently. I cut it to 2 inches by 4.5 inches. So that's just to get that layer. And then all we need to do now is pop that onto the front there. You see we've got a nice even layer all the way around. And then we're going to pop that up onto some dimensionals. So these are the little sticky pads that we use in Stampin' Up. And again, they come in 2 sizes, and the little ones are great. They're just as sticky. And you have to remember that with these sticky pads, they're not, you know, they're not taking any real force, so you don't need hundreds of them. I usually say 1 in each corner and 1 in the middle. You just pop those off, and then you can pop your banner in the centre there. And so there you have a pair of pretty cards that you could really send to anybody on any occasion, and it just shows this gorgeous designer series paper off to a T. So it's all about the paper, and there you have 2 very quick and easy cards to make or to batch make. Thanks for watching. I hope you come back and see me again soon. Don't forget to visit my online shop heidismith.stampinup.net, or pop along to my blog www.flutterbyheidi.co.uk. Thanks for watching. Bye now.